Yeah.
Average price is what at the convention?
I almost got.
$13 to $15 a bottle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's.
Wow.
Well,
That's a
he's
lot.
Insane.
he's in the business. It's the
He
business.
must have a lot of fingernails.
That is insane.
Well, he's
I'm
in
just waiting because I can't say so much about it because I got a big old box coming to my house
ha ha
tomorrow.
ha.
But I didn't spend that money on all of that stuff. A lot of people give me stuff because I'm I hand
You're-
out
Yeah,
for them.
they recognize you. Yeah.
So they always say, "Hey, Jackie, why don't you take this?" I'm like, "Really? Okay." And then they hand me 4 bottles. You know what I mean? So half of that I didn't even pay for because they just hand that shit to me all the time.
So Melissa,
That's
how the hell have you been, girl? I haven't seen you in a week.
Not good.
Oh no, what's going on, hon?
Heck now is
My
that
husband, my husband had surgery Friday.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a simple little surgery to remove a lipoma, which is a fatty tumor.
Hold on.
And it-
We are live right now.
Hold on, I can't tell my friend.
I'm sorry. Before you started going on, I was like, I just pushed the live button.
Okay. Anyway, the surgery didn't go well. They had to go back in later that afternoon. So it's been very trying. Lots of problems. It's ongoing, and it was supposed to be easy. So
I'm
does
so
it.
sorry.
Nothing's ever easy, girlfriend.
no, this has been a disaster, and I'm just very tired from having to take care of him.
Well, you're a good wife.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
So, ladies, I had forgotten more about this movie than I remembered.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember it.
Well, when it
I was
began,
a teenager when I saw it.
yeah, well, I wasn't, but
I
when it-
wasn't even a teenager. It came on TV. I mean, it's from the 80s. I was born in 75.
Born
I
in
wasn't
just rub
even.
it in, Katie. Just rub it in.
Just for reference, I think I saw it on television when I was 11 or 12 as a movie of the week on something.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I just remember walking out of the theater with my mother now. The memory just flooded back in of tears streaming down both of our faces at that ending.
Yeah.
You won't jump there quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also remembered I love that theme song. That theme
I
song.
find it a little, I don't know, almost not
Kind of
necessarily
cloying.
creepy, but kind of creepy. You know what I mean?
It's a little cloying. It's sweet.
A little weird. I don't know.
Mm.
I have some creepy thoughts. Before we get started, we are discussing Somewhere in Time, a movie made in the 1980s or released in 1980s, starring Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour, or who I always still say, Dr. Quinn. So,
I say Superman.
Superman and Dr. Quinn got together and did some time travel. That's a wacky time. Before we even actually, one more thing before we get started. I'm going to ruin the ending by saying this, but it was like, this movie was like if they ended Outlander at season 2.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
hmm
okay. That's all I have to say before we
Yeah,
get
no,
started
it was-
saying
it
really
was-
cool stuff.
Yeah. It just, I don't like movies with sad endings. And that, even though it was kind of, shut up.
Was it really sad?
I
No,
think so.
not if you
I
believe
don't
in
think
heaven.
it's sad.
If you believe in
do.
heaven, if you believe in heaven, they met up in heaven again. But
It's not sad.
that's okay. But that's what makes you cry is that he dies to see her again. He basically, like I told you yesterday, I tried to will myself to death. He does it in the
Who
movie.
does it? Because
Yeah,
that's what
he
he
really
wanted.
does. Yeah.
And he gets that little
Well, it
thing,
helps that he
Smile
doesn't
on the
eat.
face, and then
he
he
gets
goes.
a smile on his face in the end
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. It was,
They started this movie out really well, though. I think
mhm.
Interesting.
even if you've never seen it before or only
Very
remember
interesting.
bits and pieces of it because you were 10 when you saw it, ha ha ha.
Okay.
I'm just teasing y'all. I really am
Did
sorry.
you see that?
Just as a point of reference, I was 31.
I
All
didn't
very
graduate high
mature.
school. So I was 18.
Look. Somebody
Eighth
calls
grade.
me grandma. I'm not saying I'm a spring chicken. It's all good. So, but I like the way they introduced
His
like
character.
who he was,
Yeah.
who Richard was. He's a playwright. We see him really excited about how his opening night is going.
night,
That
mhm.
people are, we really get to know them quickly. It's one of the
Right.
few things I think they don't do so well in movies these days, to be honest.
Right.
But we learn a lot about him right from the
Right
get
away.
go.
Correct.
And so,
yeah, that's most of what I had forgotten was the introduction to his character in the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah, I found it very interesting how they did that, though. You know, he would, like you said, he had a playwright, and then this old lady walk. And what's interesting about that, before you even see her, they kind of, the camera's out of her eyes looking at him, right? She's sitting there just staring at him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who, you know, first of all, when you first watch it, you're like, what is going on? Who's that? You know, because you don't know that's who it is.
Well, having seen it before, I knew who it was, but that it was,
I'm like, okay, yeah. I just thought that was great. I love how they started that movie.
it was a good beginning. You're right.
It
They
was.
did
It was
a
an
good job
awesome
laying the
beginning.
groundwork, and then all of this research he does to find out. You know, once he
Who she
falls in love
is.
with her picture, I mean, Lord, you just know there's something there, because you just generally don't fall in love with a picture. You know?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
at
a lot of it came to when she went up to him and gave him that watch. Come
Yeah.
find me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's a little creepy. Okay.
Yeah.
If someone came up to me and said that, I'd be going, creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did she must have thought? Her character, of course, she kind of
Whoa.
had a little bit. It's like, what would you have done if some guy came up to you with that look on his face? It's like a hungry, like a wolf look, you know, and it's just like, run.
Yeah, I'd been running the opposite direction.
I mean,
I'm
no
just
matter, I
saying.
know you're gorgeous, but that look is like, whoa, are you going to eat me alive or what?
They could not get away with this movie right now, because if some guy was creeping around following some girl,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen.
and no, they would be like,
Stalker
no.
vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Totally.
Run. We'd all be in the theater going, no, stay away. He's obviously something's really wrong with him.
Exactly.
We've seen this setup before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, no, don't go.
But
How many, does anybody here besides, sometimes I remember, how many actual plot lines are there in existence? There's only a certain set number of
yeah,
plot.
it's either 3 or
Mhm.
5. It's like
I-
a new
I wanna
person
say
comes to
12.
town, 2 people stuck
Oh,
on
no.
an island,
It's-
opposites attract kind of a thing.
No,
There's
it's-
like, oh, go ahead.
There's another older list, and it basically is the hero's story, rags to riches. There's a bunch of them, and I keep forgetting them. I should know them
Okay.
all, because you know we were talking about plays, and we like plays,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it just I used to know these things by heart, but I forgot them all. But I forget the author too. But it's a book from an English author who writing on plays, and he basically he lays it all out for you. And there are only that many plots. If you think about it, everything you ever saw could fit into one of those.
One of those plots,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. There's only so many stories you're really going to write about, right? I suppose. I don't know.
No,
Well,
really, it's true, because we write about people, and there's, I
Yes.
mean, people get in some crazy circumstances
Right.
because of these stories, but it's
Right.
usually because of
Of a
whatever
certain
these
particular
5
story.
circumstances are.
Right.
So,
Correct.
yeah,
And everything else is kind of window dressing along those plots.
Around the way.
right. I mean, how
Correct.
many times have we seen Romeo and Juliet? They don't
Yes.
call it Romeo and Juliet, but
But it's the
2
same.
people
West
shouldn't be
Side
together.
Story.
Something
Right.
goes horribly wrong.
Well, this is Romeo and Juliet, because I mean, they
Exactly.
get separated and she dies and then he dies.
2 people shouldn't be together. Something goes
And-
horribly wrong. That's
and
the
the
whole
thing-
story.
And the stage manager didn't want them together.
Get them
Not
all
like the
together.
Didn't want them
Yeah,
together.
there was something
I'm
about
so
that
upset
stage
about this.
manager, but
I'm
we'll have
so
to get
mad
into
about
that.
it.
He
Yeah.
makes a great. He's a great villain, or was. I don't know if he's even still alive, but he always played a great villain. Except didn't he play Mr.
Christopher Plummer. He
Christopher
was,
Plummer.
He
Yes.
played
he
John
was
Father in
father.
Sound of
Sound of
Music.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Love
he,
that movie. That's my favorite. Love the
Yep.
Sound of Music.
all
I'm a
great
Everybody loves
musical
Sound of
girl. I
Music.
love musicals. I'm all in there.
Yeah. Well, I'll end up singing along, so don't start singing.
We're going to jump around here, but since you brought him up, I hate that they never explain how he knew her future.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Was
That's
he a time traveler too?
good. No, there was something else going
Think
on.
about that.
I had a thought.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No,
Cynthia with a thought.
Very
Well,
true
really?
now.
Whenever
No.
my daughter says, I have an idea, we know we're in for it. So
In
go
for
for
it.
it, Cynthia.
Everybody take a drink.
I wanted to tie it together with the professor at his university who told him how to time travel, or how he thought he had time traveled
Yes.
in Italy that
Mhm.
time. He was in that ancient hotel. And so he, uses that methodology.
Right.
Yep.
But I'm thinking somehow or other, maybe those two, but because now we're looking at bomb, as we
He
like to
says he
call it.
wasn't really successful. He felt it for an instant that he had traveled, but he didn't even get to get up and look around. It was
No.
instantaneous.
But he did tell Richard
how to do it.
Right.
He told him he
Yes.
thought he was there. He did believe he had done it,
Right.
even if it was for a brief moment. So,
Right.
Correct.
but you know,
Mhm.
anyway,
Yeah.
who knows? Because that was rather odd that he would know that.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that was his plan for her all along, and it wasn't really that he knew her future is. That's what he wanted to create for her, and he knew at some point there would be a man that would come along and take her away from that, because she's a woman, and somebody would fall in love with her. She would fall in love with somebody, and it was just inevitable.
It was-
But there
And-
were other events he had predicted in her career, and that's
That's
why it
true.
makes me
Right.
feel like there's more to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep thinking something else. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Or
none
did
of-
he just steer her career the way he wanted it?
we didn't read the book, so we don't know what
Yeah.
else. There was.
Yeah,
he,
you
he
know,
wanted to control her seriously,
That's
now I have to go
Totally.
read the book
Oh,
and
yeah.
get an answer.
and
Okay,
I don't
so-
think he ever wanted her to marry anybody.
No,
No.
because he wanted her to become famous because he was a manager would make him famous.
Right.
He was
Well,
famous.
yeah, and I get that, but the
And that
way he
part right
talked
there.
about stuff, it made. I mean, they missed something. Either over explaining how he knew everything, or oh, we
I-
forgot to write the rest of this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really explain any of that
Well, it just added a certain little bit of a
mystery to it.
little
Um,
mystery. Yeah.
Just
they added that
because of
mystery
what
to
we
it.
were talking about, Cynthia, Jan says hi.
Hi, Jan. I missed
Yeah.
you.
Jen,
Woo!
We
Jan-
wondered where she's been. Where's
Yeah.
she been?
We
Wh-
missed
wh-
her. She's not. We just expect her to be there.
Yes, Jan, come on. All right. Also, we got V, who is a first-time person catching us from the beginning. So, hi V, welcome.
Hi.
Uh,
Andy.
Stacy's here, Kathy's here.
Kathy.
Lorraine, is
that's
Lorraine there?
everybody right now. Yeah,
Where's Lorraine?
yeah.
No,
And Jane Seymour still looks great, is what Jan is telling
She's
us.
beautiful.
And, yeah,
Isn't she
so-
beautiful?
She's gorgeous.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I remember when she started Dr. Quinn, my mom was so irritated. She's like, she's 38 years old, whatever she was, playing some 24-year-old woman. I was
Yeah.
so mad. I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah,
she
not-
can. Look at her.
Probably because she can
Make
look
money
it.
off her skincare. Then she made it.
I don't know how old is she
Skincare,
now. And
yes.
I saw some of her, one of her, because she was doing some jewelry commercial. She's beautiful now. I'm like,
Yes.
really?
She does those K hearts, the
Yeah,
hearts
something.
that go into each other,
Yeah, yeah.
thingamabobbers. Yeah,
She's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
She's 74.
She doesn't look 74.
Well, she's a typical Irish rose.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah. The 74 Diana Gabaldon is 71 now.
yeah, and she doesn't
She doesn't
look
look
her
it
age
either.
either. Mm.
Well, if I had her money, I'd get plastic surgery too.
She doesn't need it. She looks great.
Kidding. I'm
No.
kidding. I'm being a little bitchy.
Yeah,
Yeah, plastic surgery. Hey, shoot, I earned every one of these roles. I ain't gonna
that's
be doing
exactly
nothing.
right. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I earned all
Here's
these
to the role,
wrinkles.
man.
Yeah.
Earned it.
All of this. This is all hard.
Okay.
Hard one. So it's back.
Okay. Her name is Joyce Penelope Wilhelmina Frankenberg.
Who?
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 Her Jane Seymour's name,
Oh, her true
real
name.
Oh,
name,
her real
is
name.
Joyce Penelope Wilhelmina Frankenberg.
So
And
she's
she
not
was
an
born-
Irish rose.
No, she was born in Oxbridge, Middlesex, England.
Oh, she's
Okay.
She's
English.
English.
Okay.
She
English.
is English.
Okay.
English
Either
rose.
way, the woman doesn't age. I'm not sure if it matters where she's from.
Beautiful.
I
And
know, right?
she's had 4 children.
It's like,
Ah.
what is she taking? Because I want it.
Let's
I
just all
remember when she had her twins,
All I
because
know.
that was a big deal back then, because she'd had
Wow.
some fertility treatment when she had her twins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Mhm.
that. It was a big deal.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, you followed Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I think I saw
I
one
don't
episode.
think I ever watched that
I
show.
saw one episode and I thought,
It was
okay.
good.
I
I
saw
never
every
watched that
episode.
show.
Yeah, obsessively watched it.
Well, let's face it. Sometimes you have to get in on the ground floor on these shows to really
Yes.
fall in love with everybody
True.
and build up your love of
Mhm.
the show.
True, true.
You know,
I believe it's on Prime right now. If you have Prime, you can go watch it. I believe.
Really?
I started watching it with my daughter at one point, and then we got sidetracked with other things. But it's an enjoyable show.
yeah, it's right up there on my list of things not to ever watch again. Little House on the Prairie. I hate Little House on the Prairie. I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
I love Little
You're
House on the
hilarious.
Prairie.
You
Oh,
do.
just making me
Very
sad.
That's
It's like-
hilarious.
Oh,
I didn't like Michael
you're
Landon.
dogging like half my childhood here in one conversation.
I never liked Michael Landon.
Oh, that's funny.
Landon.
That's it. And I'm very sad to announce that Cynthia will be unable to join us for any future reviews. It's come up just unexpectedly.
She's a traitor.
Done.
You're a traitor to my childhood. No, I'm just...
She doesn't know crap.
Right now, he just is going to the hotel on my screen.
Okay.
Oh yes, we should be talking about the movie. My apologies.
For anybody who doesn't know, this movie was filmed almost entirely on Mackinac Island, which is, if you ever get a chance to go there, you deserve it. It's no cost. They have bicycles and carriages and
really pretty.
And the hotel is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. It is. I've been there.
Michigan is a beautiful state.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Sure is.
But they did a good job using it in that movie. They did a good job.
Yeah, they did a really good job. And so he's looking at everything. He's looking at the books, trying to find a picture of her right now.
Right.
Of this woman. And is at a library doing it.
Yes, he went to the local
library in that hotel or wherever around the hotel to find who she is. And he found the picture of the old lady that came up to him.
Yes.
That's her.
And now he knows.
Now he knows who that was. Yeah.
Well, he's had the feeling since the minute she came up to him, even though he didn't know who she was, there was something there.
There's a vibe there.
There was a connection. And he felt something. And he kept the watch. Of course, it was a beautiful watch,
which is interesting. Yeah.
And you know, just the fact that she died, he met her 8 years before this happens, and she died.
She died that night.
The night that she gave him the watch.
When she asked him to come back to her, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there she planted that little seed.
Yep. Sure did.
It's really a pretty movie. It's a sweet movie.
Sweet movie. Yeah.
And it's very nostalgic because it's like the sex scene after what we're used to.
Well, I know, right?
I'm sorry. Shirley could watch that sex scene without any problem.
Oh yeah, I invited her to watch the movie.
They don't show them.
Yeah, I mean, I invited her to watch this with me because that's nothing. I mean,
that's
my gosh, boys and girls kiss and curtains are involved.
You see more than that in the commercials.
Now,
seriously.
Really?
Yeah. She's fairly mature. We've had the birds and bees talk, and she's asked questions, and I've answered as honestly as I can. And then she goes,
cracks me up about men.
She cracks me up about that some more.
She cracks me up when she doesn't like men with their shirts off. Because when I was her age, I was the same way because I couldn't take my shirt off, and I was mad at them.
That's her whole point. Yes.
Fair. Not
she doesn't
fair.
It's not fair.
But I just distinctly remember the last day I was able to take my shirt off in public. Yeah, because I was 10 years old, and my mother said, "You will never be able to do this again." And I was standing on my grandmother's front porch.
My mother stopped me before I even had boobies starting. I was like 6.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember my sister running. My sister's about 4.5 years younger than I am, and I remember her running around without a shirt on when she was like 6, and I was like, "What is she doing with no shirt on?" And Mom goes, "It's fine." I don't remember with running around without any clothes on past the time where little kids take all their clothes off and run around the yard going, "Wee, I'm naked." So
I would do that. No,
so 15, 17, somewhere in there.
Okay. Wow, what kind of 17-year-old did you, Katie? Dang.
Months old, Jackie. Goodness, where's your mind going?
Really?
No, you didn't let me finish my sentence. I don't know, man.
Frat parties where we streaked.
Oh.
Yeah, back in my wicked youth. When a bunch of us would get our clothes off, we'd be drinking stupid shit like Thunderbird and White Lightning, and we got this great idea. It was back when streaking was all the craze, so we all dumped our clothes, ran to the party naked. We were very popular.
That's hilarious.
That reminds me of a New Year's Eve, a game of Truth or Dare, and the fact we were all 21.
I think that's where we used
it was
to do it.
snowy outside.
Spin the bottle.
More. Tell us more. Tell us more.
Truth or Dare.
I did not do anything like that. I was a good little girl.
Melissa had
I was a prude.
You had a sheltered childhood, folks.
Oh.
I did. My mother was church secretary.
I was just gonna say church. I was just gonna say
Yep.
church. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom
Southern
was
Baptist
just not
even.
me.
Well, but the problem with that is you get more wicked as you get older. So
Well, let's put it this way. My first semester in college, I had a 3.0. My second semester, I had a 0.3.
Oh, what did you do the second semester?
Anything and everything.
I was gonna say,
Except go to class.
let's go to class. Right, I was gonna say.
you go, girl. You go.
I mean,
That's
not for
funny.
nothing, but my first semester had a 4.0, so
Of course you did.
See, everyone stick your tongue out at Katie, would you? That's what I'm saying.
What's your IQ? What's your
I
IQ?
got a camera, I can see me, so I'm just enjoying along.
Hey, what's your IQ? Do you know? What's your IQ?
You're too
My
funny,
IQ?
girl.
Last time it was taken. What
Do
was
I
it?
have to say?
Yes.
Like a 145-ish?
So you got me beat. I'm 136. You
Okay.
win.
I
Yeah.
don't even have a clue.
I knew she had a high IQ. I knew.
But I don't use it, man. It's
Oh,
it's
no, you
hard,
don't.
man. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I took a test, but they wouldn't tell me what it was. They just said you can do anything you want to do.
There you go.
Oh,
See?
That's how
Well,
old,
that doesn't help. I wanted to know
No,
the number.
how old were you? How old were you?
Huh? I was in college.
Yeah.
Now,
Didn't
when
tell
I
you
was,
college?
I was, I was in, I guess the 5th grade, and I had a 122.
Okay.
Okay.
That-
But when I got to college, they wouldn't tell me what it was,
That's really
and
weird.
I'm sure it was
That's
higher.
odd,
Weird.
because
because
I
they
didn't
usually
think they.
encourage that.
It was,
Why
there was
wouldn't they
some
tell
kind
you
of
that?
policy about the test, the study they were doing that they wouldn't tell me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
because it was part of a study. That's okay.
It was part of a study, so they
Ah,
wouldn't
that's
Yeah.
why.
tell me.
Okay.
Makes a difference.
Yeah.
That
Well,
makes sense now.
you can go get an IQ test if you're interested.
Yeah. I took mine when I was after I'd had two of my 4 kids. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of
I don't
those.
need
Would
to
you
know
like
my
to take your
IQ. I'm
IQ
smarter than
test?
most folks.
I
mean,
don't
truly.
want to know now.
I'm
man.
happy with I can do whatever I want to do.
I mean,
Yeah,
truly.
exactly.
The truth of the matter
I
is,
mean,
IQ.
If you can have IQ and run a country, come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
This is not a political discussion. We are going to go right back to the movie where
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Richard is desperate to figure out how to time travel. Now, the first time I saw this and I did it again, I'm getting mad at him the whole time as he removes everything from the
Get
room,
rid of
trying to
the
follow
recorder.
instructions. And he's using that damn recorder. Yes.
Recorder.
He's like,
I know.
why
Right?
isn't
What
this
is that
working?
about?
Well, dummy, you still
Duh.
have technology in your room. And
Mm-hmm.
he
Right.
finally figures that out. And you're kind of like, okay.
Okay.
Now we can go. It's almost halfway over. We can start the story now.
Right? I know, right?
Framing O'Malley.
I think they did a good job. They did a really good job, I thought, of laying the foundation
Yeah.
for the whole storyline. They built up his character. They gave you a lot of insight into him. Not so much into Jane Seymour's character as much, but she is really kind of a decorative feature in this film more than
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
We find out
Yes,
that
it's
she was a
more-
really good talent and that it
Yeah.
sort of stops.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for women, if they don't get married and they're just living off the money they already made,
Yeah.
there's nothing more to tell because no one gave a flying hoo-ha.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the reasons why the manager doesn't want her to go off somewhere, because he knows that the minute
Yeah.
she finds a
Yeah.
guy, she's
Time limited.
gone.
She's time limited too. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
And the kind of actress that she was going to be and that he had envisioned for her
You're right.
was not the kind of woman that had a man by her side other than him. So
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
even
I
though
agree.
Yeah.
Do you think, well, I'm like in my head thinking what her future career would have been. I would think talkies next, or I'm sorry, silent movies next, and then
Yes,
talkies
and-
because she had a
but she
lovely
lived long
voice as well as looking.
Mm-hmm.
she lived long
well,
enough to
beautiful.
do movies. She did live long enough to do movies though. and
Yeah.
Right.
even.
So I mean, there's this whole career she could have had that
Right.
it just her heart was too broken to go
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
and
Right.
at least she lived, man. I gotta say, I'm getting ahead of myself again.
No, no,
So
okay. We all
time traveling Richard, he finally figures out with the tape recorder that not working. He gets himself there,
Yep.
and if only time travel were this easy, honestly.
Wouldn't it? Oh,
Right.
they're
Just
doing it
will
in minutes.
yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
yourself somewhere.
Minutes.
And like he wakes up in this room, it's the same room, but other people are there. And the first thing he sees, we see the wife running around mad at her husband for looking at other women.
I have a question though. Did you guys notice? Okay, so he lays down on the bed, and I noticed the quilt right on the bed.
Yes.
Did you notice the pillow had the exact same
Yes.
quilt
Yes.
in 1912 than it did in whatever year he's supposed to be in? Did someone else notice that?
Until
I
he
did.
sits up. When he sits up, do we still see that pillowcase? Is it
Yes,
still the
Yeah,
same?
the pillow is still there.
Okay.
Yes.
The pillow's still
It's
there.
the same
Yeah,
pillow.
okay.
I thought, that's
The
a little.
pillowcase is the same. I'm looking at it going, wait a minute.
These folks need to change their linens.
That's weird. Is that not weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. And it looks exactly new, exactly like it did when he left.
Right.
I'm like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Someone screwed that up. You think
It's
they
a
meant
detail, you know.
Well, they,
I don't
It's a
know.
detail they missed in the
They
thing.
missed it.
Yeah.
that's one. At least we didn't see any shadows of mic booms or anything, on the
No.
walls
That's
and so
funny.
forth.
Yeah.
And it's funny
Starbucks
that
cup
everyone
in the corner.
talks about his clothes being wrong.
That
Yes.
was funny
Yeah.
too. His search for her was hilarious from beginning to end because no one is
It
going to
was
tell
funny.
him where the hell she is except for this
Yeah.
woman.
He's going to get even coins, and of course it's the coin that screws him in the end.
Yes, yes.
You know. But
I think
Well,
it's
we won't go where they
hilarious.
were. But yeah, so the time travel is successful and he's on a mission. Find her.
Find
and
her.
Can I, do you know where she is? If you got a
Nope.
message, leave me. All right, I'm going to go on to the next person. Even the guy at the front of the stage, he's like ducking.
Yeah.
That was funny. I'm like, what was that about? He kind of just goes down.
Yes, it was so funny. So, but
That
he
was
does
funny.
take off and oh, who was it? Was it the redheaded actress that says "Down by the river"? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
only helpful one there. And,
Yeah.
and
The only
pretty
nice
funny too.
Yeah, the rest of them were. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Flakes, rest of them.
flirtatious one.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
great. She's
And it's
great.
funny because he finally finds her, and that's the first thing she says. Well, I haven't read that down. What did she say? Are you the one? Right?
One.
Yes.
Are you
Is
the
it
one?
you? I'd
So
like
she
to say,
knew
is
someone
it
was
you?
supposed to come for her.
Yeah, because her stage manager is either clairvoyant or a time travel
Time
or
traveler? Something.
got a book from the future like Marty McFly. I don't know what he's
Right.
doing, but he knows what the
That's the
hell's
next
happening.
movie right there. I love that.
He just has amazing prescience or something like that.
Yep.
I don't-
He goes, "Are you the one?" And he even asked her later, "Why did you ask me that if I was the one?" I mean, he just wanted to know why she said that.
Yeah.
And then when he went to ask her manager that question, Christopher
Yep.
Plummer, it was like he didn't say no. He didn't.
Mm-mm.
It was like he knew what she was asking.
Yeah,
But he told her no, which was weird. He's like, no, that he's not the one.
he's not the one.
Well, at one point in time, he said that.
Yeah.
And then he had him beat up and tied up and put in a stable.
Oh yeah, and after they all fell in love with each other, and he's like, you ain't messing with my flow.
No.
You can go with the
Dalla dalla.
horses."
Well, I'm surprised he didn't dump him in the Lake Michigan.
I know, right? Exactly. Roll
put
them up
him
in
in
Lake
our
Lake
favorite
Michigan.
place.
There's
the
bodies in Lake Michigan.
Yeah, exactly. There's bodies in Lake Michigan.
Mostly from Chicago.
Are you trying to tell us something, Cynthia?
From her party days, there's a few bodies. She's just
Oh,
not
a few
willing
bodies
to fess
in the
up to it.
Bodies everywhere, I swear. I just-
That makes me
That's
think
funny.
of a Rob Zombie song. Never mind.
No.
So
Sing it, sing it. You can sing. We know you can sing.
no, I cannot. Not anymore. I used to be able to sing. I had a car accident that split my larynx, and it took
Really?
me like 6 months to be able to talk again. I can kind of carry a tune, but
Well-
it's the smallest scale ever, and I'm not doing it. But I love
And
you
I'm
for
not
asking.
doing it.
Thank you so much.
I love
Right up
singing.
there
I
with the
sing all the
IQ
time.
question. I don't want to do
I
that,
can
man.
carry a tune as long as it's on a piece of paper.
There you go. Put the right one down.
My plan after I'm through with you guys is to turn on my YouTube song list and just put the headphones on and just start looking online for pictures of you know who to look at while I'm listening to this sexy music.
Ooh, okay.
Like the dirty old lady I am.
Cool. Christopher Plummer?
No.
Christopher Reeves? Who?
I was Christopher
Who we
Reeves.
who you gonna look at?
I adored Christopher Reeve when I was a kid. Woo,
Oh
I was-
my gosh,
My
yeah.
gosh, those blue eyes. That was it.
Who's that?
He looked really good in this movie.
He did a good job. I tell you, I have this really bad problem now. After watching Sam Heughan for like 10 years, I I watch every other male actor as if Sam were doing the role. And every other male actor to date has failed. So,
Robert Redford, he was good looking when he was young.
well, yeah, he was. So, well, Christopher Reeve, I loved Paul Newman. I was a big Paul Newman fan when I was a girl.
Robert Redford is more my style.
Well, I love Never Dies. I love all the men that I've loved in the past equally and still forever and now. I'm very loyal in that way.
I started out with people that you guys never even heard of. Tab Hunter.
Oh, I know who Tab Hunter is.
You know? You're a baby.
Yes, I've seen plenty of his movies.
All right, Melissa wins. Okay, Melissa, what do you win?
Westerns.
Cynthia, what you give it her?
Westerns.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in Westerns. And my dad was a John Wayne fan, so I've seen all kinds of Westerns.
John
Wayne.
Wayne.
My mom too, so yeah.
Every damn John Wayne movie ever made. Every single war movie, cowboy movie.
My father owns most of them.
I have too. Not by choice, but I have
Yeah, not by choice. Yeah.
Oh, I love John Wayne.
I'm with you, Katie. Not by choice.
I enjoy John Wayne too, but I didn't have a choice when I was 9 and Mom said we're watching John Wayne.
No.
Yeah, because we had 3 channels. 3 channels.
And a John Wayne movie was on at least one of them once a week.
One of 3, yeah.
That's right. Well, he did 156.
Yeah.
So
My favorite one. This has nothing to do with it, but I might do this movie next. My favorite one is a Quiet Man.
I love that movie. Let's do it.
That one just happens to take place.
McClintock.
That's my
That's a
favorite
good one too.
John Wayne movie is A Quiet Man.
I don't think I've ever watched a John Wayne movie.
It's a great movie. Great movie.
Not one.
This one takes place in Scotland. It might be worth a watch. I mean,
Maureen O'Hara's in it.
I love Maureen O'Hara. Yes, adored her.
But
I still think Christopher Reeves did a really good job in this. I mean, when he was very good at showing emotion in his face and with his eyes.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So, Melissa, did you see what I was talking about, Clark Kent? What part of that?
Yeah.
I was telling her last night there was a little section in this movie when he kind of trips over the stairs and he kind of rolls up. And it reminds me of Clark Kent.
Very Clark Kent. Well, you got to remember that
Clark Kent right there.
He was trying to step away from that character so he could get other movie roles when he did this one. And but I think one of the main reasons he was cast was because of Superman. Because even my mom, when I told her we were talking about this, she goes, I don't know if I agree with the casting of Christopher Reeve in that part. That's the only thing she really had to say. She likes the movie, but she was like, Jane Seymour, yes, but I don't know if I agree with it. She was going to go with Hugh Grant? But I don't think he wasn't big in 1980. But a Hugh Grant type rather than a Christopher Reeve type.
I think Christopher Reeve did great, but I just thought that was very cute in that one little section. He reminded me of Clark Kent. That kind of awkward, knocking on the door and feeling afraid, kind of awkward Clark Kent thing there.
Yeah.
He was very awkward. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, little moments he was very awkward. When he wakes up from sleeping on that bench overnight, you can see him like trying to stretch his back out. He does a shake his leg thing as he's walking away. I don't know what that was, but okay.
I know. It's funny.
That's just what you do when you get up from sleeping on a bench.
Well, especially
especially as long as he is.
Yeah, he's.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The biggest dude. He's tall.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I tell you what, though, he could kiss me the way he kissed her the first time he kissed
me. Oh yeah. That was that's nice.
Okay, was that a 9 out of 10 kiss?
Yes.
Are we rating his kiss?
10 out of 10.
That was the sweetest kiss.
As far as watching the kissing, Katie? I'm only gonna give it like a 7 because I didn't like the way he kissed. I have a preference to a fuller lip. I can't tell you why, but when I get drawn in, it's usually because it's a fuller lip.
Okay. No, I hear you. I agree. I just, if you're going to do it right.
That's right, baby.
Mm-hmm. Do it right.
Let me feel it in my toes. All right.
Do it tonight.
Hey, Jackie will be singing for the rest of the video. Go ahead.
You guys know who October London is? Have you ever listened to October London?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're missing out.
No.
Guy, he's like the new Marvin Gaye.
Ooh, I love me some Marvin Gaye now.
October London, look him up. He's hot in the R&B charts right now.
Nice. All
Everybody
right.
get your homework now. October London. We
October
need to
London.
hear about your
Okay.
opinions later
You
in the
gotta,
comments.
you gotta listen to him. He's just
Cute. Okay.
All
there's
right, so we
Mhm.
have this very sweet kind of romance where he's kind of convincing her to listen to him.
Right.
She decides to. They run off with the carriage. I like that. Let's ditch the manager who's
Mhm.
following her around. They hop into a carriage. He
Mhm.
can't follow. And
Yep.
they have this really sweet montage of moments. We see their love blossom. He's
Yeah.
rowing a boat for her. It's all very
the
1800s.
horse and
Not very cute.
1900, sorry. But yeah, it's very cute and cliche, and aren't we adorable?
Totally.
So,
Totally predictable.
I'm not real impressed with that part, but I get where they're going.
Right.
That
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a short amount of time, they have this amazing connection.
Correct.
We can get with that. We're familiar again with this part of the story,
right.
Mhm.
Correct. Yes.
and then things kind of go horribly wrong. She's gonna leave him a ticket. He goes. It's a beautiful show. She's a wonderful performer. She even
Ad libs.
Yeah, she
Ad
changes
libs the
that
end of that
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. I love
That
that.
was
Yeah.
Yeah.
again.
I thought that was her best moment in the movie.
Totally.
Yes,
That
yes,
was beautiful.
very
That's
She was talking straight to him.
yeah.
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 And it also was great. They cut to the folks who were like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Exactly. Everybody
Well,
behind the scene, they're like,
Everybody's freaking out.
yeah, right.
But she
Love
brought
it.
it back around. It ended properly for the ending of the
Of the
scene,
show,
so it
correct. I
worked
like the
out.
lady that was on stage with her kind of at least
Yeah,
went along with what she was doing. She's
Right.
like, okay. That was pretty good.
Well, you got to do that. When you're an actor on stage, you got to sometimes just
Gotta
go.
kind of roll with it.
yeah. That's why they all have to do the not ad lib, but you know what I'm
Improv.
talking.
The
Improv.
improv,
Thank you,
yes.
Lisa.
Do the improv stuff, of course.
And manager is of course displeased with the turn of the all of this is bad. And again, very cliche moment. Let's go talk about it. And when you don't agree, walk away, and we'll have these two thugs that
Thugs jump your
choreographed
ass.
the worst fake punch ever seen on TV or movie.
Yeah.
And again, very ridiculous. I kept thinking of the lady tied up on railroad tracks when they cut to this.
In the silent movies, she's struggling.
That's
Because we've
Snyder.
got Christopher Reeve, bound and then tied up. I'm like,
Perfect.
man, even the dumbest character on Outlander would not have gone, I have an idea. I'm going to
Rolling his thing. Yeah. That's hilarious.
well, this is to show you how far film has come.
Has
And
come.
Yes.
Truly.
They're very good in some things. The setup for the movie, for the characters, very well done. But then there are moments where you're like, the writer got bored.
the truth of the matter is, as a viewing public, we have all become way too sophisticated, if nothing else,
Yeah.
in our viewing habits. We have
We've
been
become too smart.
inundated.
The viewer is very smart nowadays.
Oh,
And
and
the
there's so many things
expectation
to
is
compare
really
it
high.
with.
Yeah.
There are so many shows to compare it with. I mean, think about how many shows you watched this year compared to how many shows you watched a year
when I was a
during
kid,
your teenage life.
when there were only three channels, three channels.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, this week I'm watching 7, and that would have been like my year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Actually, and I think it's an overload in the information age that's actually hurting us. And in all, as much as we love this stuff,
yeah.
as much as our minds are honed and developed, and we're smarter than the average cookies, and we do. I mean, you talk to Jackie about
Oh, I'm sure.
film.
Jackie
No,
is smarter than all the cookies.
she's smart. Anyway, no, she has some of the similar interests I have as far as like. One of the things I'm interested in is like the Best Boy and the Gaffer and those guys that do the mechanical.
Okay, yeah.
I lived with a guy who was a Best Boy and a Gaffer, and he was on streets of San Francisco. He had albums full of movie stars that just loved him because of his hard work behind the scenes. So,
Yeah.
when our stars talk about people in the company, the production company, they're not lying.
No. Well, and that's why I always try to give them props because even though we don't get a chance to talk about them very much, occasionally there'll be one that they focus on for a while, like when Vanessa Coffey was hired as the intimacy coordinator.
Yep.
We all got to know her, what an intimacy coordinator
He
is.
actually
I have
does.
no idea what a gaffer is or a first boy, but I appreciate the fact
Or a
that
best
they
boy.
make sure or best boy. But I don't know what they do, but I appreciate the fact that they put time and effort in to make sure that I get these shows that I really love.
Right.
I don't need to know I would love to know the definition of what their job is.
You
but
know
I
the
don't
guys
need
that
to
are
know
all
for sure.
around Sam and Katrina when they're doing those sex scenes and there's like 14, 15 guys and cameras.
Yeah.
One of those is a gaffer. One of those is a best boy. I can almost bet you.
Okay, but what are they
What
there
do they
for? Never
do?
mind. We'll
What are they
talk
doing?
Cynthia later.
You're
Cynthia,
talking to her, yes.
Yeah.
That'll be the subject of our next month members chat. What the hell is a gaffer?
Yeah, what do they do? All right.
Well,
So we've got this terrible ending that happens here. Everything is perfect. It's wonderful. Well, it's not wonderful, but yeah, it's perfect and wonderful because they're reunited, and he hasn't run away because she had been told. That moment was really sad on both ends. Obviously, he thinks she's left with the company, and we don't see her side. But again, she's like you said, more of a decorative
part of
object
the
for
series.
the story.
Yep.
And we see that they see each other. She's a running. There's love in the air. Then
Here's
there's
my
love in
question
the room.
about that, though, Katie. Is according to the people in the hotel, that whole group left. Why didn't she leave?
I think it was the same reason anybody wouldn't leave if they were in love with someone, and she was just desperate for him to have actually stayed. Maybe it was a lie. Maybe just by any chance he might still be there. So she took a chance and left her
Just
acting
staying
company.
and leaving the company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plummer had said his thing, and she told him what she thought, and he said, well, we're leaving in an hour, and she didn't say yes. She didn't say no. She just didn't do anything.
Left and went to his room and checked it out, and then found his stuff there and left. Yeah. Okay.
And so I knew she was going to stay. Of course, I'd seen the movie before.
Yeah.
I didn't remember what the very ending was. I knew that he died and would see her in the afterlife, but I didn't remember. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get there in just a second. So anyway, I know I'm jumping around here, but so we have they're reunited. There's the very PG love scene.
Yep.
My daughter could have
That's a
watched.
G
But she
love
had better
scene.
things to do.
Yeah.
And just like everything is perfect except manager comes not pleased and he's showing her the pockets.
Yeah.
And I had like a Claire flashback. Check out all the pockets.
Yeah, like my outfit. I'm gonna buy you a new outfit. She says that's the first thing I need to do is you need to change your clothes because it's out of date. And I like this outfit, he says.
Yeah.
They're showing her all the
He's
pockets.
describing all the pockets. Again, I had a Claire moment, and then I had another Claire moment as she's reaching out. He's reaching out for her.
I saw that.
That was not
Calling his
planned.
name.
I just want to let you know. I know I talked about that today. It was not planned. But she's reaching out. He's reaching out, and it's like, oh no. Oh.
And she's hollering to him, Richard, yelling for him. Yeah.
But she knows. He can see that he's disappearing.
Yeah.
And they don't really show it from her perspective, but we know what.
They don't show it from her perspective.
Disappearing basically before her eyes, and so she knows he's out there somewhere her whole life. And she
must have did research on her end to figure out where he was at, right? Through this whole series, somewhere through her whole life, she had to figure out where he was at.
But she couldn't because he's in the future.
Think about this though.
She found him when she was 80.
She may have still had connections, and she knew he was a playwright. She just had to watch for his name to pop up someday.
She found out where he was at.
That's right.
Yeah.
Years later.
That's what
because he told her he was from Chicago,
right?
And then he was a playwright,
and he was a playwright, and she knew his name. Yeah,
she was looking.
He just didn't have.
They don't see it from her perspective, but we see it from his.
You just speculate that that's what happened. Is during the whole course of her life, she figured out where he was at.
Yeah.
To get to the point where we see from the beginning. So she had to figure out where he was at because that's how the whole thing starts, right?
And we're each the love of each other's lives, and that right there is such a heartbreaking thing. Is just think about it. If all of the love of your life was spent in like 2 days, You know, 2 days with one person and you lost them.
For how many years?
That's why we
how
love
many years?
That's why we love these movies so much. You know,
how many years was she without him, right? Because how old was she when they were together, and now she's what, 70, 80 when she finally comes back to the dude.
Between the time she saw him last and the time that she gives him the watch, it's 60 years. Yeah, because it's 68 years that he travels back.
Well, you know, love is timeless.
Timeless, right?
You love it,
yeah, that kind of love, I'm sorry, is fiction.
There it is.
Hey, you lie, girl.
Look, I'm not going to say there aren't a few guys, at least one or two, that I don't have extremely fond memories and thoughts of even today. One I never even dated. But I'm not sitting around for the rest of my life thinking about
it. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No. Would we have done that? No, I lost my husband in 2016 and I'm still looking.
Nope.
Where did he go? No, I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry.
He went to that non-existent place in the sky.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting, the whole ending of this, where they're trying to revive him because they finally find that he's been sitting in there.
Yes,
he was with her for totally, like they said, like he hasn't eaten in 5 days.
Yeah.
So he must have been in there for that long a time.
Yeah.
Alone,
just
in this other place in 1912, right?
Just so desperate, he's unable to even care for his basic needs.
No, because he's somewhere else.
I'm thinking somebody needed to throw him in a bathtub.
Waiting to die.
Well, I was thinking that with him wearing that same suit every day.
I know, right? I was thinking, when did the dude shower? I'm like,
when did he go to the bathroom?
He did come out of the bathroom shaving, right?
And not only being outside and the wind and the heat. And...
You think he stunk?
Whole 5 days, that same suit.
Yeah.
Actually, you actually don't start smelling too much until like the 6th or 7th day.
Or first bowel movement. That'll probably do it.
Oh my God.
No, I'm sorry, but that is where my brain. All right, Star Trek fan. We all notice nobody has a darn bathroom or toilet in their entire Enterprise. That first ship.
No shower.
Nobody went to the bathroom for 5 years. What? So.
Where's the showers in there? There's nothing. Nobody ever cleans nothing.
Right. So I noticed those things. Like he's sitting there for a week.
Sonic showers in Star Trek.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a sonic shower in that chair, or a sonic toilet, or any other things that are going to assist him.
He was half dead. Well, he was dead, basically.
He was dead, basically.
He probably still peed. Anywho, all right, that's again.
Well, if you don't drink anything,
nothing. He's been sitting there for 5 days, dead.
You can go 5 days without eating. You can actually go longer without eating. You can't go 5 days without water.
I thought it was like 3, 3, and 3.
No, it's like
3 weeks, 3 days, 3 something.
3 days for water. I think 3 weeks for food or something.
Right. 3. It's
3 minutes for air.
3 minutes for
3 minutes for air. That's
for
the one.
air.
Yeah.
3 weeks for food and 3 days for water or something like that. Yeah.
You can't go without water, and
right. Correct.
At any rate, he did. He did. We'll go see his woman. So he go see his woman now. That's all I got to say for that.
That brings up the question: do they actually have sex in heaven?
Actually, there's a movie about that. If you'd like, I can suggest it. It's either
what angels are doing up there. Damn, girl.
I think it's Made in Heaven. It's another 80s movie, but I'll have to check. But I think it's Made in Heaven. It's Made in Heaven or Heaven Can Wait. I can't remember.
I love Heaven Can Wait. That's a great movie, too.
You know, the one that Heaven Can Wait. Really good movie. But that didn't get a lot of rave reviews was Robin Williams' movie, where his wife commits suicide and he goes to heaven to try and find her. What is it? What dreams?
I don't know that one.
What dreams may come? What
dreams may come? Yes. Okay. Yes.
It has some beauty moments in it, and I read the books. I read the author. I like the author's work.
Okay.
But it's really a beautiful story because this man, he loses the love of his life once again, and so he basically goes to heaven to try and find her because he knows she's in hell, but although she is.
See, I think Made in Heaven was one where the the souls of two people who had not been born yet or who are waiting to go down meet, fall in love. And then the rule is she went down first, and he says, please put me in a body so I can go be with her.
Right.
And the odds are you might not ever find each other. And he's like, I will. And that's what the whole movie's about.
What movie is that?
I think
Made in Heaven.
Made in
I
Heaven.
think-
Yes.
it was like one of my first obsessive preteen gotta watch it over and over movies. So
It is.
It's from 1987.
that's
Yeah.
about
Look at that.
right. I would have been 12.
Yeah.
That's funny. Never heard of
And let's see. It has Kelly McGillis, Timothy Hutton,
That makes
Deborah
Timothy
Winger,
Hutton.
Sounds about right.
it.
Ray Gideon, and Maureen Stapleton.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
have to double
Maureen
check it and
Stapleton.
see if that's but yeah, it's
Yes, if it's free.
I'm not gonna say
That's
it's a
what
good
it is.
movie, but it
Yeah.
was one that my little preteen heart was like, oh, that's so
Well,
sweet.
you know,
A little preteen
He's
part. You're
chasing
funny.
her forever and love. Yeah, I mean, we used to love it if men stalked us when we didn't know that was bad.
yeah.
So, then at 18, some guy kept putting sugar in the gas tank in my car, and I realized that
Oh,
kind
he
of love, not the kind of love you want.
That's not what you want.
Soccer already, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
you know, I was.
Or
I
the
was
guy
a
that
man.
remembers everything you wore on the date you went on with him
What?
5 years ago.
What?
okay.
See, but that can be good or bad depending on.
Oh,
It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
move
Like if my
on, man.
husband told me
That's not good.
that he remembered what I wore on our first date together, I would think that was sweet because I'm already married to him and have chosen to be with him, and memories are good.
Yeah.
If the guy that I left at the altar tells me he still remembers what I was wearing on our first date, I would be like, dude, you need to move on.
Move on. Right? Exactly.
this one needed to move on.
It's context. It's all context here.
Yes, true that. True that.
There's a fine line between stalker and admirer.
Yeah, that's
They
a fine
is
line
a
there.
mental institution.
Yes.
Ooh,
Well, and
okay.
in the beginning of the movie, Christopher Reeve is acting like a stalker to us.
He's
Yes.
kind of
Yes,
stalkerish.
he is. Yes,
He is kind of stalkerish. True.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Truly. Yeah.
Well,
No,
then,
he-
what did we think of this this movie?
I
Did
like
we-
it. I
I
like
like
it.
like
it. It's
it too.
cute.
It made me
It's very
cry.
sweet.
Number one, it made me
Yeah.
cry. It touched my heart. You know, it touched
Yeah,
my-
it's a very touching story
I love love. If you
about
all
a
know.
true love. Yeah,
Okay.
and what you do to go to get it. I mean, because he chose to die to go to her,
Yes.
right? That's what the whole
Mhm.
movie really is about. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do? How far will you go for love? And that's what he did. Went back in time to find her, and then dies to stay there.
Dice
That's
to
pretty
take-
much it.
Can I be
That,
devil? I have a slightly different perspective. Just
Okay.
because, all right, dude, she gone. There are other women out there. You can get on with your life. There's no
Yeah.
reason to die because you are alone. How many, if it were a woman, we would say, get up off your keister and go enjoy your life. I'm
Ever-
mad at her. I'm
Ever
mad
the
at him. I don't like the ending, but I thought the
I
acting
don't
was
like
really
the ending.
neat and the plot line itself was really sweet.
the line is sweet. I didn't like the ending because it made me cry too hard, and I thought, you bitches made me cry.
Yes.
Such language.
The word
This is
everybody
not a
knows.
child-friendly show.
Female dog.
True. Female dog.
All
They
right.
can say it on
what
prime time.
are we gonna watch next? What are we gonna watch next?
I don't know.
We are going to watch Katie travel cross country
All right, because
on
you're leaving
Instagram,
Oh, God.
and I will do my best to keep doing updates on here Monday through Friday.
How long are you gonna be gone for?
17 days total.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I did the math and I was like, oh man, I have to pack so much crap. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So as far as movies go, the last suggestions were, hold on.
I have one too. The Invisible Man with Elizabeth
Yes.
Moss because
She
it was
missed out.
awesome.
I agree. I agree with Jackie.
It's
I
such a
have
good
not-
Is
movie.
that the one with Bacon?
Huh?
Is that the one with Kevin Bacon?
No,
Okay, good. Because that one was
Elizabeth
creepy.
Moss.
Elizabeth Moss.
Well,
The-
you
You
know,
know,
they can have more
Handmaid's
than
Tale
one
was
actor in a
awesome.
movie, so
Yeah,
I
we-
was just checking.
Yeah. So that's a good one because it is
Good
sci-fi.
one.
We are kind of
Love
sci-fi.
me some Elizabeth Moss.
And then what else did we talk about,
I
Jack?
don't know.
We had, hold on, I'm just writing this down. We had suggestions for Hackers, Minority
That was
Report,
good.
Minority Report's good.
Heads
Yeah.
of State, and the movie Handmaid's Tale. Because
Yes.
I'm not covering a whole
There's a
series
movie?
right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know there was a movie.
It's
movie's
not as
not
good as the series, and it's
no.
not as involved in the series, but it gives you the basic ideas of what it was Atwood was trying to go for.
I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
we
as good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd watch that since I know what the series is about.
Yeah.
We were
What I
just talking about
How
how.
about how about the Princess Bride?
Oh, yes.
Wait, I mean, what are we gonna say? I love it. 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 I love it.
There's lots more to talk about.
I miss Andre the Giant. I love
those
it.
now. The Princess Bride.
Huh?
Is there 2 or 3 of those? Isn't there like 2
There's
or 3 of
just
those
the
movies?
one.
No, it's just one.
It's one. It's a
thought
classic.
there was 2 of
There's
those.
just one.
No.
No.
Oh,
You sure about
Princess, the
Absolutely.
Princess Diaries is a whole different show.
Yeah.
You're thinking of the Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
I could have swore there was a Princess Bride too.
No.
No. No.
Huh.
No,
They never made a
for
sequel.
once they did not screw up perfection with a follow-up.
Thank you. I
About that.
loathe reruns.
Who's in that again?
We got Mandy Patinkin.
Carrie
We
Elwes.
got
Billy Crystal.
yes.
Right.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
It's a fun movie, Jackie.
It
Maybe I'm
is a
thinking of
great
different-
movie,
Maybe I'm
yes.
thinking of the other
Christopher
one.
Guest.
What was the one? What am I thinking of? The one that's with what's her name in it?
Anne
Maybe I'm
Hathaway?
thinking of Diaries. I don't know.
Are you
Okay,
thinking of
uh,
Anne Hathaway, who's
Yeah, Anne
finds out-
Hathaway.
That's
remember
Princess
Ryan-
Diaries. Trust
you
me.
remember-
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Jackie,
Although
you
I
remember-
loved Royal Engagement.
Okay.
Jackie, do you remember a line from any movie that was ever, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. Prepare to die." Whatever.
You kill my father.
My
Prepare
name
to
is
die.
Gil
It's got
Montoya.
Andre the Giant
My
in it.
father prepared to
Giant.
die.
Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Here to die.
And
I
as you
knew it.
wish.
Yeah, and
That's
Princess
funny.
Buttercup,
Actually-
Wesley,
Yeah.
the Pirate Robbins.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think I've
The
watched
Dread
that movie.
Pirate Roberts.
all
I
right,
have-
we're watching that.
I watched
Everybody
it.
has
I
3
watched
weeks
it.
to go
I
watch The Princess Bride because poor
I don't
Jackie
think I've
is
ever watched that.
suffering.
That's
It's a
funny.
fantastic movie.
It's
a
wonderful.
romp. It's a
It's a
romp.
Girlfriend, let
And
me
Carrie
just tell you
Elwes.
right now.
Eric Elwes was in his best form ever.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hot even. He got
Who
hot.
did not want Carrie Elwes? I mean, I was just beginning to understand what that could possibly mean, and I was like, dude, Wesley.
As you wish. Yeah. Yeah. You say that to me. Yeah. Huh?
Okay, I'll have to watch that. I don't think I've
As
ever
you
seen
wish.
that.
Oh,
It's
honey,
very
I can
good.
make so
Oh,
many
yeah.
wishes.
For those words coming from his
Bride.
as he rolls down a hill.
Okay,
Yeah.
Melissa, you're gonna have to remind me. Okay, though, remind me
Okay.
because I'll probably forget that
Okay,
the minute
hold
I turn
on.
this off.
Hey, Jackie, go
Yes,
watch
sir.
The Princess Bride. I'm just reminding you. I might not have time later.
I have her phone number. I'll tell her.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
running low. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been in the comments. I haven't been reading it. I swear I can see it, but we've been busy.
It's hilarious.
We have some stuff to talk about. Sandy joined us here at the end, but we pretty much had Jan and Kathy and V and just Stacy. Yeah, so thank you everybody for entertaining yourselves while we entertain ourselves.
That's hilarious.
Kisses. Kisses, everybody.
Kisses, thank you so much. I will let you know when I know. I will let you know when I know.
You know what I know? Okay.
Princess Bride, the Wednesday
Yes.
after we do Blood of My Blood. Oh my gosh. Oh, and remember, Blood of My Blood. Make your request. Which episode?
Did I send you yours already?
Not mine.
I haven't gone through them yet. I'm gonna go through them when I'm on vacation.
Okay.
So just a
Okay.
reminder. All right, love y'all guys.
One
Have a
and
great
two.
night.
Have a
Bye.
good trip.
Oh,
Good
thank you
trip.
so much.
Stay safe.
Drive safely.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
Love you.
much. Love you.
You guys, call
Love
me
each of
Cynthia.
you. Call her Cynthia.
I'll call you tomorrow. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
If anybody
Bye.
wants to call me, go for it. I'm not doing nothing.
Do the freeway.
So just snarky pain in the butt. Me, not them. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on this chat. Real quick, I'm gonna go over to the comments to say thank you to Jan and Mason. You got Rear Window. Okay, but all right, Jan, you gotta email me and let me know which Rear Window because they remade that sucker. Although I would be happy to watch some Jimmy Stewart. I enjoy Jimmy Stewart. Princess Bride is going to be our next movie, guys. It's just sort of come up as the decision tonight. So we will be doing that when I get back. I will have to check the dates, but it will be after I get back from the vacation, after Blood of My Blood. Again, a reminder, make sure you send me in if you, sorry, I can talk, I swear. Send me your request for which episode of Blood of My Blood you want to be a part of. Any of the episodes. Again, we don't know which order, so just give me a number. Well, several numbers, whichever ones you want to be in. Let me know, and we will see what we can do. And if we enjoy this show, time travel, romance, it's all new. I've never heard of such things. I'm a smart aleck and I need to go. My one whiskey has hit me. So have a good night, guys. Stay safe out there. I will hopefully see you I will see you for live tomorrow. Maybe I'll have Outlander content, maybe not. Maybe I'll be talking to myself, but we will see what I can find. Until then, have a great night. And yeah, thanks so much for joining. Thanks for supporting this channel. Thanks for laughing at us.